Hello all and welcome back to this week's Iron Valor. In the last episode we began with the aftermath of our battle with the disgusting, malformed caterpillar. After attempting to wrap our heads around the situation at hand, and these criminals were managing to distort reality with their evil magic, well, we decided it was all too complicated. Applebottom in particular.
Is you think the Terran's out there reading the book as we're going through it,
And then writing in it.
and then just writing herself into the book.
Well, that doesn't make sense for why Abigail's book writes different things.
That's
Magic.
just magic, don't worry about that.
Yes, but what I'm
Look,
trying to say
Right
is,
here in the book it says,
we-
Applebottom's head hurts.
He said, "Stop reading the book."
I mean, if you can do anything, then she could have just written that, like, she came in here and then Elowen just told her everything she wanted. But
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like that. There. Yes, I was not hitting at that, but yes, that too.
Hmm.
Look, I feel like we just have to kill the things, right? It's simple. Kill, leave, kill again when we get out there.
As we were preparing to set off, Little One seemed to feel that I had some begrudgment towards him for the fight yesterday, and he decided to have a small chat with Elowen.
Perhaps it's best I stay behind.
Why do you think that?
Well,
Because this encounter doesn't require 7 people, it requires 6.
this, well, I'm not much good in a fight.
Well, no. I mean, to be fair, I'm more here for healing than anything. But that doesn't mean you're useless. We can keep you around. I don't know. I mean, the constable may not like that you're not out here swinging swords like she does, but we could always use an extra hand. There's ways to help that aren't, like killing things.
Yes, well, I'm glad that you understand. He'll, but just in case, and he'll hand her one of the green vials, the potion of healing.
Oh. I didn't know you had one of those. All right.
Yes.
Sweet.
The residents of the Mushroom Hill gave them to me.
Well, look at you out here making friends. See? Good things can come to those who just protect instead of attack relentlessly.
He kind of chuckles and he goes, "All of my friends are in books."
That's not true. I'll be your friend.
Still makes it true for the moment. And he kind of looks around.
Fair enough.
I
I have still not forgiven Little One for his insistence on not fighting that caterpillar, especially when so many innocent Fae were harmed. You have to be willing to fight to protect the ones you care about. Put that aside. Begin our journey towards the sacred spring, only to find that the nearby forest was dead, covered with decay and a metallic stench of blood.
As you guys walk through the walk around this forest, like you guys are kind of like going around the outside of this forest, you see a little patch of green, and as you get closer, as you walk around this trail, you see more green. The grass is green here. The trees, while they do seem to be wilting a bit, they aren't completely barren and rotted like the trees that were, like, 50 feet to the left.
After a while of journeying through the barren wilderness, we came upon an oasis of greenery and the sounds of revelry inside. Members of our party that served better as ranged fighters attempted to quietly climb a ridge, though that didn't go exactly as planned.
but you do so in just the loudest fashion.
It's rough.
You're huffing, you're gruffing, you're cussing under your breath. Son of a bitch.
My medium armor clanking.
Your medium armor clanking. You
So, Elwin, we might have to leave him.
The
like I
two
said,
natural 20 people.
Where'd they go?
pebbles and rocks start falling.
Yeah.
You reach up with your armor clad arm and you pow slam it on the top, trying to climb up, and then bam slam it on the other one. And pull yourself up.
Gregory is just in the bushes, like, oh my god.
Gregory from across the map.
The detective's up there just like, where is everybody? Hey, guys, where are you?
Hello.
Do you have a warrant to be that loud?
Did you leave without me?
All right.
I have a
Oh my
noise
God.
complaint.
I love the two cops are the ones that are the loudest.
Hey, they were riot cops. They were the ones that
Exactly. You're finally
Everybody
catching
else has
on.
been pretty quiet.
We're part of the SWAT team.
Yeah.
I'm the door kicker.
All right, Hugo.
Miraculously, they remained undetected, though I had no such luck. Instead, I stuck to my talents, and I tried to convince the hunters that I was a strong hunter, here to join them. It's like, oh, hello there. I hear you all are hunters, yes? I was looking to try and join you.
He's got the crossbow trained on you. As he steps a little bit closer, he goes, "Haven't seen you around here before."
Well, yes, I've been traveling for a couple of days here, but I heard you all enjoy a good old fight, and that sounded very intriguing to me. Everyone else around this forest just seems so weak and ill-willed. I was looking for some action.
He goes, "They're prey." He kind of looks at you. He says, he notices your gleaming armor. He says, "You look like you'd be a good prey too." And the rat kind of snickers.
You think I would be prey? And her,
Those scales will look good. So are you a hunter, or are you the hunted?
what do you think? I'm a hunter? A hunted? Are you serious? And she takes a step forward, and she kind of like, she reaches down and picks up her hammer, which is, very weighty, and she kind of does her best to look big. She's like, I am nothing but a hunter. I was born to hunt. Looks like you two are the ones that need a little bit of work.
Give me a persuasion check.
She holds her arms out, sensing that they're kind of not buying it. She's like, I can prove that I'm strong if you need me to.
The rat kind of snickers. He says, I just see a shiny little prize. And he'll kind of clench his sword. The huntsman here will say, I agree.
My attempts at persuasion failing, the group on the ridge noticed a particularly brutish-looking hunter readying a cauldron of ichor to throw into this crystal-clear pool. We had reason to believe that this would kill the section in the forest, bring Malar closer to being summoned. So they did what they had to do, and decimated him and the goblins he was with.
Low covers him, and the first one, bow, hits him in the chest, and you see him instinctively reach for the sword and try to dodge the other one, but he begins to move slow, and his eyes get really large as he's like, and the second shot comes and bow, hits him in the other shoulder, and he kind of falls backwards. The cauldron sitting precariously on the rocks kind of teeters back and forth, and a little of it splashes out and lands into the spring below. And he falls backwards, and he catches himself on the rock, and he points. How much damage? All right, so as this
taser.
So he gets shot twice, and this bolt of lightning comes flying through in an instant. It zaps him, and he falls to the ground, and he just falls limp.
Easy clap.
the goblin disintegrates. He did not. You did almost twice as much of his total hit points. He's just a little goblin. Dude, relax.
I look over to the detective.
Oops.
Is that good? Is that how you do it in the precinct?
He disintegrates. Oh. All right. But as He-Man falls backwards from this lightning, his large, muscly arm and shoulders knocks the cauldron, and it teeters more, and the cauldron tips over and begins to spill its contents into the spring.
Unfortunately, they were unable to stop the water from being tainted. With heavy hearts, we ran to the eternal spring to try and stop this monster from awakening. Unfortunately, the evil god of the hunt, Malar, rose, and we faced him down. He was a truly mighty foe that sought to turn us against each other in a blind rage. Unfortunately for him, he underestimated me, and that was his final mistake.
The first smite hits and he buckles, man. Like, but he holds fast. He doesn't drop to a knee, and he turns and he looks, and he might even have turned around and like swatted at you with the shield. But you completely dodged that one, and then you come around with the second attack, second level smite. Came in with the second attack, knocking him backwards, and he actually drops the shield and falls down to one knee, and he looks up at you, and that twisted smile is gone.
As he turned to retaliate, I was smashed from the sky and dropped down into the bog to drown. I very nearly did, but I heard a voice in my ear. It was my god, Torm.
Ground. Not only to the ground, you fall into the pool of blood, and you begin to sink.
Oh, that's not good.
Down onto you see where the water is. It's like right above your head.
Mm-hmm.
And you begin to sink down into the depths of this bloody pool.
Whatever, man. Hey.
Oh yeah, you are drowning, aren't you?
Yep.
Just go ahead and make another one for me.
Wow.
Another one.
Very well.
Oh,
Natty,
one?
wake up!
So it's my
Wake
turn.
up! Wake up!
Holy crap!
So it's my turn,
Wake
right?
up! Wake up! Wake up! You
Holy
asked for
crap.
it, Brandon. You asked for it. Wake
I
up!
did! I did!
Wake up,
There was a
Amelia.
split second where I was like, oh, this is it for her. She's drowning too. Yo!
Wake
okay, Amelia.
Take your attacks.
Amelia, inside of this ichor, in this bloody water, your eyes pop open. And you hear who's your god?
Torm.
You hear Torm's voice in your ear. What does he say to you to spur Amelia back to life?
There is still one more enemy you must defeat from here.
Hearing these words, Amelia's eyes pop back open, and she is alive with one hit point.
With one hit point. Let's go. Alright. She wakes up. She explodes from this water practically, and she's gonna make 2 attacks.
That's both?
That's all of it.
43 damage total? Fucking Amelia, how do you want to do this?
So Amelia, she climbs out of the water. He feels something grip his foot, right? And he's like, huh? And she's like climbing out of the water. She like Kratos style, like grabs him, hits him, brings him down to the ground, and hits him one more time right on the face.
Oh,
just caves it in.
My God, you bring this god not only to his knees, then you leap up, maul over your head, and smash his fucking face in. And Malar, he teeters back, and he's confused, and he touches his face, and he sees blood, and he looks at the water like, this can't be my blood. It can't be. And he just has this look of utter shock on his face as the sword drops as well, and he just slumps over into the ground with another loud thud, and it just shakes the entire swamp.
Finally, we were done. An evil god defeated. Evatail no longer taken with rabies. And now it's time to leave this book. And to hopefully take on these villains that have Candlekeep in their grip. And maybe this time a more tactical approach is necessary. I think I've had more than my fill of raid and destruction for me.